It's me, Jimmy Agik. So here is the Canon R50. I was going to get the Canon R7. Again, the best stabilization ever. With ultra wide length, I have tried Canon R7 with 10 to 18, RF 10 to 18. I mean, you don't need any kind of electronic stabilization. Even the A6700 is very crappy. We're just using the standard stabilization. Active stabilization is electronic. I don't care about electronic. When we have a IBIS, I don't want to use electronic. I mean, some people say you get better. I don't care. When I don't care, then why should I get a camera with IBIS unless it's Canon R7? The only reason I didn't get the Canon R7 is the size. I really want to carry the camera in this Manfrotto pouch with me on my belt anywhere I go. So this is the reason I got the Canon R50. Super lightweight camera. So here, let's do the unboxing. I mean, I got this camera for how much? Maybe around $600 US in Hong Kong. Okay, here's the battery, and I think this is the lens. Yeah, this is the lens. Let me just take out the lens. Again, a lot of people complain about the lens. Number one, you need 10 to 18, 18 to 45 or 18 to 150 and 60 millimeter, f2.8, 50 millimeter, f1.8, and maybe you need 28 millimeter or 35 or 24. Again, Canon lens are the most affordable lens ever. Find a cheaper 50 millimeter, official 50 millimeter. Find a cheaper 16 millimeter. I mean, 60 millimeter f2.8 only costs you around $200. Where if you are going to buy for Fujifilm, it's going to cost you like $500. People complain about the lens. People say Canon lens are expensive. Canon have the first party cheapest lens. 16 millimeter f2.8, $200. f1.8, 50 millimeter, $200. RF 10 to 18, 300 only. I mean, this one is like 50. I mean, it's like if you get with a kit, it's only 50. Super tiny. But I will be using 10 to 18. This is just my emergency for 45 millimeter. Plus, it have a digital zoom up to 10x. I mean, if you just do the mathematics, let me just do the maths. I'm in full HD, but again, if you're shooting for YouTube or something like that, full HD is enough. Or you can use the AI video topaz upscale tool. So for example, like it's 45, right? 45 times 10x, 450 millimeter we can get. But if I'm just using the 10 to 18, so we are at 10 millimeter if I want to get, so 180. So this is the reason I do not get, because mostly I use the telephoto for video, not for photography. That's the reason I don't get the 18 to 150, because a little bit expensive, around 350 selling here. Okay, let me just plug in. And let me put inside. And this camera is tiny. The good thing about 10 to 18 is super small lens. I mean, micro four third is dead after the Canon R50. I love the OM5 or the EM R3 before. I use with the 9mm, but I cannot use over ISO 6400. Even ISO 3200 I do not like to use. This one easily 6400 ISO. And plus 9mm become like, I mean, the Panasonic 9mm is like 80mm full frame, but I cannot use it for vlogging. I need to turn on the EIS, which make it like around 22mm with the electronic stabilization or Olympus. But this is 10mm. It's like how much? It's like 1.6 crop, 16mm on the full frame. It's also ultra wide for the photography, and I do not care about the brighter aperture. Again, this is like how much? Okay, I will talk. The 10 to 18 is there. I mean, this is 18 to 45. Again, I bought the 10 to 18. Where's the box? Just 1 minute. Okay, here's the 10 to 18. Okay, here's the 10 to 18. It's 4.5 aperture. I do not care. I can use this camera up to ISO 10,000 comfortably with 4.5. I do not care. Also, it have a OIS, so which means that I can go lower. I can put the shutter up to 30 and get still sharp images. So, can it fit my Manfrotto bag? Wow. Even the A6700 cannot fit. A6700 is a boxy style. I do not like to have a viewfinder here, because you know it's very hard to fit a camera in this kind of pouches. Did we already fit? Did we already fit? What the wow, I cannot believe it. This is already fit. Wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's already fit. Let me turn it on. I mean, this camera is the reason why Micro Four Third is dead. Now there's no reason to get the Olympus OM5. The direct competition is Olympus OM5, unless OM5 offer 4K 60, 4K 120 or 6K 60. Other than that, don't see any single reason. And then Olympus launch a 9 to 18 crappy lens. Again, it's not that bright, but again, the problem is the ISO on the Micro Four Third. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, a lot of people complaining about a pinky. I love to travel light. I was going to get an R7 because R7 have the best stabilization, but I cannot fit R7 in this one. So I will be using the OIS with the EIS. So 1.1 crop or the auto level. If you turn on the auto level for video, it's also 1.1 crop. 10 millimeter time 1.1 is like 11 millimeter times 1.6, around 17.6 millimeter in full frame term. I mean, I wish there was second dial here. I wish there was a rotating wheel. I wish Canon launch a M6 Mark III with a flip up screen. I don't like flip down, or like a Nikon Z50 flip down screen, or the EPL7, EPL9, EPL10. I want those kind of camera. I want a flip down screen or flip up screen. With a EVF, give me a flip down screen. I don't like I mean, okay, I understand the problem is that you cannot use on the tripod, but I mean, give me a screen like A99 Mark II, Sony A99, the last DSLR from Sony. I mean, you can flip up, flip down, flip right, flip anywhere the hell you want. This is the reason Micro Four Third is that. This is the reason Sony A6700 is a piece of a crap. Amazing camera, 500 grams. No reason to get over R7. Only reason lens. People complain about lens. Dude, go and get some manual focus lens. R7 have manual focal assist. Get some manual focus lens and wait. Coming to Canon world, you just need few lens. 10 to 18, 18 to 45, or 18 to 150, or 50 to 55 to 200. I think 210, yeah. So only you need this kind of lens. Plus you need some bright aperture, 60mm f 2.8, 50mm 1.8, 35, 24, 1.8, or I will be getting a 24mm with the OIS. I mean, later I can upgrade to full frame. I can get a second copy R8. This can be for a vlogging, another can be a photography. Because I already have two lens, 50mm f 1.8 RF and 60mm. I mean, you just can't get a better value than this. R50, don't get the R10. R10 is amazing, beautiful camera, but bigger in size, have joystick, but bigger. The only reason to get R10 if you do not like to travel light. I mean, in my opinion, R10 is like not a consideration for me. R7 or R50. R7, if you have a bigger, I mean, you can easily carry. I think I will get a R7 also, maybe later. I'm not sure right now. But R7 is also amazing, beautiful. I love R7. I mean, the stabilization, the IBIS without any digital, amazing. Better than Panasonic S5 Mark II. I mean, I never seen the people say R7 is dead. Find a single camera with this stabilization is better than R7. Not a single camera can compete with R7. R7 is the king. Some people say, oh, XS20 have a shit stabilization. Shit. One of the worst camera ever released. I hate XS20. I went to Fujifilm studio to test. I hate it. The most shaky camera. I don't know what Fujifilm doing. I don't care about Fujifilm unless it's X100, X100V or upcoming like Mark 6 or whatever. I don't know the model number. I do not care. Fujifilm film simulation is a piece of shit. Again, 50% you got good result. Another 50% you get bad result. The problem is film simulation that there is no one film simulation you can shoot in every scenario. in a lot of scenario I got very bad image, like not bad, very bad picture, because I'm using different simulation like the ProNeg or the Volvia or the Provia. Again, I do not like the color. Sometimes I love, sometimes I not. With Canon, it's like 100% mediocre compared to Fujifilm, but I want 100% mediocre compared to 50% good or 50 and plus 50% better Fujifilm. And Sony, Sony color, I don't know what the hell is Sony doing. Sony color look like, I mean, like a AI, I mean, AI enhanced some kind of crack going on. I hate Sony color. I love Sony DSLR color, but mirror, okay, the early A7, the Mark 1 DSLR, the mirrorless I love, but now Sony color science is a crap. Why I care about color? Because a lot of time I don't want to edit my raw. I just love JPEG out of the camera. I love Nikon color. I love Canon color. Another reason is the Olympus. I hate Olympus video quality. Super bad. Over sharpener, it look like you are shooting from a smartphone with some kind of filter enhanced. Over sharpening video coming from OM5 and EM5 Mark III. This is the reason I will not recommend to invest in. Now, I use OM, I use Micro Four Third all my life, but Panasonic G9 Mark II is a very big camera. I do not consider, I love lightweight camera. EPL9 and EPL are my favorite camera, but no microphone jack. The video quality is much better. Even the EPL9 and EPL10 and EPL7 have a better quality than the OM5. OM5 and EM3 over sharpened the video. There's no reason. I turned down the sharpening to -2, still So this is the camera you should get. So this is my rant. Subscribe and bye.